my name's Rachel Andrews. Welcome to Everyday Athlete. On this week's video, I'm taking a look at a few swim spots local to me in anticipation of at some stage being able to swim again post COVID-19 lockdown. Come and join me while I have a little think about how I'm going to go about that very first swim when I do manage to get back in. Much like many of my fellow swimmers, I haven't swum since the start of lockdown, which is the longest period of non-swimming for several years for me. And I won't say it's been easy, but I've had to resort to other forms of exercise to get my outdoor buzz, let's say. So I am really looking forward to the moment where we are allowed to go swimming again, and that for me is in the sea. When I say allowed to go, I mean that social pressure is not going to put me off, and I'm not going to risk somebody calling out the emergency services because they think that I'm in trouble. The temptation is, of course, for me to go somewhere that I've been thinking about for ages. I've been really hankering after a swim at Lulworth Cove, round to Durdle Door, or a couple of other places over in Cornwall, up in the Dales. There's so many places I'd love to go for a swim, but there's lots of things I need to think about before I can do that. In particular, the fact that I won't be habituated anymore. So I might as well not disappoint myself and just get in somewhere local. Maybe not as local to Southampton docks as this, but somewhere local that is risk-free as far as I can make it for that very first swim. I'm in somewhere like this, Goatee Beach near to Southampton, where it's easy to get in and out. You're not committed to having to swim a certain distance before you can get out. The gradient is really gentle, there's not too much traffic, and there's not much current at all. So aside from this wind direction where I get pretty cold pretty quickly, this could be a good choice for that first swim. One thing I'm going to have to do is recognise the fact that I will have lost my habituation to cold water. So I'm going to have to put in an effort to get back used to it again. So it's going to mean that my swims are shorter than they ordinarily would be at this time of year, and I've got to just be gentle with myself and gradually build up to staying in the water for longer. The thing I'm really concerned about is I don't want to suffer cold shock, and I've made a video on that before and I've linked that below. And another thing I also don't want to suffer from is after drop. And that would be from accidentally staying in too long, getting myself too cold. Again, I've got a link to a video below. Please take a look at that one. I've been thinking about what I'm going to wear for that very first swim, and really I think it's going to be as much neoprene as I can get on my body. So I'll have boots, gloves, a swim wetsuit, a neoprene hat underneath my bright one, and I'm just going to immerse myself in the water and take in my surroundings. As an outdoor swimmer, I necessarily love cake, but the only thing I'm going to be sharing from the time being is conversation, not cake. I hope you've enjoyed this little ride on my scooter, and thank you for joining me for my musings about my first swim post-lockdown, whenever that may come. I can't help but think about it though. I really hope that you are staying fit and well, and that you are taking the time to look after yourselves and your families, and that you are finding other ways to get your nature fix. As ever, if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like, drop me a comment. Oh, that little beep there was the cruise control on my scooter. Yeah, drop me a like, give me a comment, and consider subscribing to my channel. It's always great to have new people along. I'll see you next time. Bye.